Good morning. It's Sunday morning. It is just approaching 7 o'clock, yeah, about 3 minutes to 7. I've been here about 45 minutes just rolling around. Yesterday was the bowl work and the standing drop in and stuff like that, and I sort of woke up this morning and I was aching so much that I decided that I wouldn't go particularly hard today in my training. So I'm just going to make a quick video about the Reims Skatepark and what I like about it. Alright, first of all I'm just going to skate all the way around the perimeter and show you exactly what we got going on here. Okay, we're back. So starting at the front of the park, there's a bit of noise over there. There was a massive national party last night, so fireworks and festivities and everything, and they're all doing it at the park. So apologies for the noise. Anyway, starting at the start, we've got these 3 tiny little stairs and some big fat steps as well. Most people don't use those steps for anything but sitting on. But it's nice that they're there. It kind of provides a nice, not barrier, but you know, kind of this is the skate park, that is not the skate park kind of thing. So the stairs are really cool because they're really, really wide, and there's only 3 of them. So that was great for me as a beginner when I was learning to stair ride and stair ride backwards. 3 was the perfect number, and those really, really wide ones made it super easy. Once I was done with the low wide ones, I could do with this little 3 set, which are basically the same height, but they're much shorter. They're more like real steps. So it was a great progression from one to the other. And if I really wanted to do it, I could do first that top set and then down to this bottom set to get some extra reps in. Once I was done with those, I moved on to the 6th set over here, which is double the height. Great thing about both of these, all of these stairs, well, not the first ones, they don't really have that much of a railing, but these ones certainly do. They've got this railing on the right here, so as I was learning my stair rides and backward stair rides, if I was going to tumble, then it was okay. It was not a big deal. Onto the ramps. So we've got like a couple of little ramps here. There's one here, there's one going up to there. We've got a steeper one here, a really long, low one right here, a couple up there, some proper transitions here rather than just straight angles. They're about 1.5 meters tall, and they're all the way around. Really nice. They've got a couple of pyramid type corners on there for jumping over. That was good for progression as well. But yeah, when I was first getting to the skate park, these tiny little ramps were just a great thing for me to you know, go from 0 to something. So when I first got here, I come to the ramps and actually be a bit hesitant and then get on them, but now, you know, I can bomb around them really, really quickly. And after you've gotten used to the smaller ones, you can move on to the big ones. Maybe do a little wall ride up there. So one thing that I really like about this is the ability to progress from beginner to, well, advanced beginner, I suppose, with these gentle ramps. And then we've got loads and loads of boxes. We've got this box here. We've got this little sort of thing with the plants on, although mostly people just use that for shade and sitting on, and I always put my bag over there. We've got these ones over here, so if you're starting on jumps or starting on grinds, not that I care about grinds, but if you do care about that kind of thing, they're kind of low and easy, and there's lots of them, so you're not getting in other people's way if you just want to pick a little spot and go at it over and over again. And the one thing that I like with these boxes is that I can jump on them and jump off them, and this is a nice low one that's actually pretty achievable for almost any level of person. Once you've done that, there are higher ones to drop off and jump onto. There's even angled ones, and then there's one over by the 6 set as well, a big one up there, which can be used for grinds if you want to, but I personally would jump onto it, just roll down, and then probably 180 off the bottom. Oh yeah, let's go up here. I'm not really sure what this blocky pyramid is supposed to be. I guess you can go up that ramp and grind on that low step, and that's basically where all the teenagers sit when they're not, you know, going around on their scooters. So yeah, I don't know what it's used for, but I guess maybe it is just seating. It's kind of in the centre of the park, you can see everything. There's some grind rails low down here, but there doesn't seem to be any like metal coping on the edge of these upper ones. So I'm assuming, yeah, it's either for seating or for if you've got a mountain bike, maybe you know, doing some trials, trying to get up to the top on your bike. Yeah, again, for grinds, there are rails on all of the stairs and on some of the ramps as well. Pretty low, pretty easy, pretty good to get going. And then lastly, we've got the bowl. You've seen a lot of it in my videos. It's got the super deep section down here. I guess that's about 3 meters, 2.5, 3 meters deep. It gets a little bit higher up this ramp, and there's another bit over there with a spine. That's where I put my camera, on that little round blob thing. There's another one right here, and then there's the easiest ones right here. Easiest for getting started. I find the deep bowl good for pumping and jumping. I think this one's a little bit low for that, but this one's was really good for getting me started on sitting drop-ins, and now standing drop-ins as I progress with that. But yeah, I really like the bowl. The only problem, well, I wouldn't say problem, but the thing that the park is missing, decent seating around here as well if you are into that kind of thing. The only thing the park is missing is this in a convenient location. Maybe a half pipe rather than just a quarter, but I don't know what you're supposed to do with this other than smash straight into the bench there when you come down it. I get that it's a thing, it's a feature in the bowl, so you can come up the bowl and get really high and then maybe do a little stall or trick or something as you get the air. But on this side, maybe they've just added it, you know, because it's there, so they might as well put something on it, and maybe you can do something on it. But yeah, it just feels like a really inconvenient place to have a quarter pipe, and they could have you know, spread out a little bit further and had a little, probably like a low bowl, like this kind of height. This is about, I guess it's a meter. It's about a meter high. They could have had a meter deep bowl for getting started on drop-ins and stuff like that. And getting started on bowl work. I think the although all of the ramps, they make really good progression, I think that the transitioning from ramps to the bowl, that's just too deep to make it an easy transition. And I think I could have saved myself a bunch of injuries and, you know, sore bum, bashed body parts, basically, if there had been some kind of low bowl or meter high quarter pipe kind of thing or meter high half pipe that I could have, you know, just gotten started on. I'm not really sure what this is supposed to be, but it's nice to go up it, do a 180 at the top, and then come down again. That's about all that I've found it to be useful for, though. Maybe they could have put a quarter pipe along here. I don't know. I don't know how much they care about it. Whether I should submit ideas for improvement or not. It'd be nice. There's a big bit of tarmac out the back there. Well, it's not part of the skate park, but it would be pretty cool if it was. I think they use it though. I think people use it for like aerobics classes and stuff in the mornings. So it's probably unlikely that they'll want to expand the skate park out to there. Okay. So yeah, all in all, the skate park is actually, I didn't show you, but it's really well drained as well. So it's almost always dry. There's one bit over there that isn't drained very well and has a low puddle, like enough to get your wheels wet, but not really enough for a child in boots to splash around in, if you know what I mean. It's not that deep. Yeah, it's really well drained. The park guys, you can probably see them zooming along in a little orange thing over there. They do a really good job of keeping the place clean. They do a really good job. Most of the time when I come here, it's either already clean. Even in the deep part of the bowl, they get in there and sweep it out. They don't just pick up like the big bits. They like sweep the whole thing out and make sure it's clean. And they do a fantastic job. It's such a lovely place to be. Such a lovely skate park to be in. And yeah, it's one of the reasons why I've kind of fallen in love with living around here. Because yeah, I really am enjoying my skating. But yeah, just wanted to show you the skate park in all its glory, and just like say thank you to the people who clean it all the time, because it's a fantastic skate park. The architects did a great job, the builders did a great job. It's well maintained. I mean, like, all of the kids that I've met here as well are really nice. So yeah, all in all, pretty nice place to be. But at the same time, I only really come out at about 5:45, 6 a.m. So there's no one here, and that is also great, because you don't have to. It's not one of those warehouses where you pay to get in. You just turn up and it's fine, which means I can come out really early and no one's here. And you know, have the whole place to myself and practice and fall over and make an idiot of myself. And there's no one there sort of asking if I'm okay every 5 seconds or laughing at me or anything like that. Not that the first one is bad, but yeah. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll catch you later.